Alrighty, cats. It's been a while since I've done an update on the truck. However, new radiators installed. We've got the cooling fans. I don't think I took a video of it running, but this works great now, cooling down the engine. I gotta say, I'm quite impressed with it. Keeps it around the 170 mark, which is great. Back here, you can see the mess I have created. I've got a brand new distributor by Petronix. I've got the flamethrower 2 as well. I've got a resistor block over here, and I've got my new wires made and dressed in. Got that done today, and hopefully sometime this week I can get this thing re-running. I figured out why this thing wouldn't idle correctly. It's because the old distributor, the advance on it was about 9 degrees too much, and it was way too worn out and loose. So it was just not igniting properly or anything. So I was actually pretty close to blowing up the motor. Didn't quite realize how much danger I was in. However, that should fix the problem of my timing being off. If not, we gotta rip off the front end again, but I'm hoping we don't have to go that far. Yeah, brand new distributor now, made these wires. I want to have them all nice and organized on these new rails. Still need to do a valve job on it because it is ticking. We never went past doing, regular no lash setup on this thing. It's due for a valve job. So we're going to do all those, probably half a turn all the way around, make sure they are nice and tight in there. And I still need to figure out a way to clean up all these wires for my coil too. Also mounted on this back plate, we are going to put a relay switch. Move this jankiness out of the way, get more relay panels. We're going to switch to an all LED setup for lights everywhere. And we are also going to add some fun stuff to the cab. We are going to put in a digital radio with Apple CarPlay out of, just anything, just a regular radio. And we are going to turn this back gas tank. Once we get a fuel cell for the back, we're going to turn this back gas tank into a speaker box. And I want to put maybe 2 subs and a couple of different just speakers inside of that. Get a sound system for the truck. And I want to show you guys the patches I did also on the body. Not great. You probably already saw this one. I don't know if you've seen on the other videos, but this entire area was just rotting away and crumbling. And I'd rather it be, crappily fixed than just sit there rotting. So I got this piece of metal bent, welded in here. Spray painted, just so it doesn't re-rust over on me. You can see, just how bad of an issue it was right there and why it needed that little bit of metal. Because that was just flooding the inside of the cab right here on the passenger side with water. Still have some more filler to do up here. This entire corner was rotten out too. I just got a TIG set up though. So I'm going to go back through and I'm going to TIG this until it's all flush. And I'm going to regrind it everything. As well as getting back here. This was all eaten out. This was all eaten out. And this up here was eaten out. Put some basic filler material. Re-glued this back in. And painted it white so it doesn't rust. And I fixed the step on the step side. It's not cracked in anymore. The step used to be all down here because as you can see, that's all eaten away. But I've got another piece of metal now back here, which is blocking it and holding up the step. Painted it white on the inside right there. But that's holding. Still would not step right here. Only step up here. However, cosmetically, it is now fixed, which is all I wanted. Sprayed more white paint into the inside of this area, so this doesn't hopefully rot out anymore, at least from the inside, getting mud caked in there. Did the same for the other side of the fender too. And I think that is it on the update for the truck. Yeah. New wires, new distributor, coil setup. Made that backing plate out of a piece of aluminum in my shop class. I gotta say, I was pretty happy with that. That was fun to make. Yeah, I think that just about covers it. You know, crappy patchwork on the cab, which I've definitely got to fix at some point, but, oh, hey, there I am. Definitely got to fix that at some point, because that's not working too well. But, yeah, those are the next steps for the truck now. Radio, speakers in here, fuel cell back here, get gas out of the cab, because that's got a fuel leak, and I hate smelling gasoline each time I slam the brakes. I say slam, more like gently press on it. This thing still needs a full brake job. It's running drums on all four corners, which is outdated, 2 years after this truck was made. Not good. But I'm going to leave you guys with that. I think, yeah, that's everything. All right, hope you guys have a good day. See you, cats.